Hello folks, welcome back to the Horsepen Ranch and the Horsepen Ranch Chuck Wagon. We've got a great dish in store for you tonight. We've got a Dutch oven potatoes that I've been making for about 20 years. Hey, it's award winning, so don't miss out. So glad to be back with you, cooking again. Man, we've been on vacation. We've been hauling hay. We've been working calves. We've been busy out here on the ranch. So we're excited to share this dish with you today. What I got right here is I've already done this on the fire here. I've got about 3/4 of a pound of thick bacon cut up. I got mushrooms. I've got a package of sliced portobello mushrooms. I've got garlic, and I've got a sweet onion, and we've sauteed that in that bacon grease, and it makes for a good start for these potatoes. Now, this recipe, I hate to completely claim it for myself, but you know how that goes. You find something, you add to it, you tweak it over the years. Been making it since deer camp 20 plus years ago, and it's a great dish. We've made it in competition on our Chuck Wagon and got first place with it. Some competitions don't let you use sour cream and cream and mushroom soup, and they're more authentic, so we don't always make it, but we've done really well with it. We've done it, cooked it on catering jobs. People love this dish, and I'm gonna share it with you today. So here we go. You start off, pound of bacon, mushrooms, onions, garlic, salt, and pepper. Okay, we'll have the recipe, by the way, below in the description. We've got about right at 5 pounds of red potatoes with the skin on, okay? And when you cut these up, you wanna get them all about the same size. I mean, same thickness, okay? And so that's what we're looking for. We want them all to get done about the same time. So we're gonna pour these potatoes. We're gonna put half of them in here for now. Okay, we're about half of them in here. Okay, we're gonna mix it all around real good. Then we're gonna add some cheddar cheese soup, about half or so. It's easier to mix it when you do it this way. About half of the, okay, all of it went in there. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna mix that up a little bit. All the cream and mushroom in there. We're gonna put the rest of them taters in there. Look at there. Okay, we're gonna mix it all around really, really good. Really, really good. We got sour cream we're gonna put in there. Cup of sour cream in there, just like so. And the rest of this cheddar cheese soup in there. And guys, we're gonna mix it real well. Real good. Okay. And this is gonna just cook down, and these taters are gonna get done and soft. And we're gonna get all that bacon and all of that mushroom up in there. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's hard to beat this dish. We always get tons of compliments on this when we make it off the Chuck Wagon, whether we're just doing it at a church or we're catering for someone. They love this dish. It goes well with pulled pork, brisket, you name it. All right, guys, that's it. So look at it. It's gonna look something like this. Don't look really appealing yet, but it will, I promise, okay? We're gonna put the lid on, and we'll be right back with you on the coals. We got a good bed of coals here. We are putting this on the bottom. We're gonna put this on a trivet again like we did our last dish, the Mountain Man breakfast. A lot of hardwood lump in here and a lot of oak to go with it. And so, here we go. Good coals. This time I'm putting it on a 55-gallon drum lid. Put our lid on there. We're gonna put some coals on top. Notice we're using a deep 12-inch Dutch oven. The last dish we made, our last video we did, was with the Mountain Man breakfast, and we used a shallow for that. So we're using a deep for this one. And so we're gonna let this cook for about 45 minutes. And so we will check it often, and probably 15 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes, and we'll rotate the lid and rotate the oven. So we'll get back with you. Okay, we've been about 10 minutes, guys, into the cooking. We're gonna just check this. You can see we're starting to bubble. Remember, always put your lid on something. Don't put it on the ground. We got another treatment for that lid. We're just going to kind of give this a stir is all. We're bubbling. Listen to that. Looking good. We're starting off. Get them flavors going. All right. That lid back on there. We're going to rotate that lid a little bit too. Last video I did not stick it on anything. I just put it on the ground. So be aware. Someone commented, you know, hey, we can't all do that, and I get that. So always be aware of your surroundings. If you're on your own property, that's one thing. If you're at a park, if you're camping somewhere, be sure not to throw this on the ground, start a fire, or mess up the park. This helps, this right here, this lid, but it will still scorch the grass underneath it, of course. So a little tip of the day right there. Be aware of where you're at and your surroundings. Out here on the ranch, we just burn stuff. It don't matter as long as we got green grass, we're good to go. So we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes, about 15 minutes. Check it again, guys. We're starting to look really good. It will stick to the bottom a little bit, and that's okay. It will clean up just a little bit. But our taters are really starting to get tender, and that's what you're really looking for. So give it a stir around and about. Put that lid back on. I did refresh some of our coals to try to ash out a little bit. Okay. And I wanted to show you real fast the shovel again that we use. We use a shovel with holes in it. We don't use charcoal briquettes and stuff. We use just coals. And so that's how we do it. This lid lifter, I showed you this last time. It's real handy. Like I said, we got all kinds of lid lifters, but this is handy because you can get it on there and you can squeeze it and you've got total access to that thing. See? So that's really good. All right. Next time we check it, it should be done. Okay, guys, we just took it off the coals. We're done. It looks great. Good and creamy, as you can tell. Bacon's in there, mushrooms, potatoes, all of it just in there cooked real well. We're going to give it a try now. I love this dish. Blow it. Oh yeah, it's perfect. So you don't want to overcook these taters. You want to get them about right, and that's perfect. Okay. And so guys, thank you so much for joining us. I want you to try this. Let me know how it turns out. You can do this in the house. You can do it about 350 degrees, probably about 45 minutes or so. Just stir it every 15 minutes. Check it like we did. But when your taters are done, it's done. You don't want to overdo this. If it gets mushy, it's no good. All right. Hey, thanks for joining us, and come back and see us again on Horsepen Ranch.